Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with the Celtic cross. Let's find out about your current energy. Let's find out what is influencing you right now. Let's find out what you need to focus on. Let's find out about your past. So far, so good. I'll start interpreting them once I have them all out here. Okay. Tell me about your near future. Oh, I love that. Tell me what is influencing this situation. What else does Pisces need to know? Tell me about the hopes or fears for Pisces. Tell me about your potential outcome. Ooh, that's a whole bunch of cards that turned over. Let's try that again. Tell me about the potential outcome. We got two. Love that. Okay, that one actually wanted to come out in the reverse. So right now, what I'm seeing, let me start with the bottom of the deck. Oh, love this. So the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck here. So the Emperor is this energy, is a very high vibrational energy that is something very, very positive here. And that's what's coming across. It's very much like a father figure, or just that person that you can go to that's very loving and very supportive and kind of always has your back, will always protect you. That's the energy that I'm getting from that card. Male or female, doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates. You're sitting in this energy of you're kind of waiting to see what happens with this new beginning here. So we have the Three of Wands and we have the Fool card here. So when it comes to this new beginning, you're kind of in this just kind of wait and see period here. But what I love about seeing the Fool there is that there's no expectations attached to this. You're not sitting there thinking that it has an end date or that things need to go a certain way. It's just not that type of energy. I can see that you're being encouraged to focus on just all the transformation that's been happening. This year, 2021, there have been a lot of, just with all the planetary shifts and the moons and everything else that's been happening here, there's been a lot of transformation. I don't know if you've seen the soul growth since the beginning of the year. If you take a look at where you are today versus where you are in January, you're probably a very different person. And it's not that you've changed your personality so much, you've changed your perception. The way that you're viewing things have definitely changed throughout the year. And that's really what the universe wants you to keep looking at, is just continue on this path of soul growth, of being able to see things from a different viewpoint instead of always looking at things a certain way, switching it up. I can see in the past here, you were very defensive with the Five of Wands. This was definitely an energy of like being closed off, not letting anybody near you. You've stepped out of that energy. And I think that's where a lot of this soul growth is coming into. And I think that's why you're so open with this Fool card, but you are also, this is new energy for you. So you're kind of in this energy of wait and see. Did I make a mistake here? Your strength is actually in being able to manifest what it is that you want. And this Six of Swords had actually done a couple spins when it came out on the table, because it's a very slippery card, but it initially had come out in the reverse. And so what this tells me is that you are manifesting whatever this new beginning was, and it definitely is coming across as a relationship, and I'll get to that in a second, but whatever it was, you've been manifesting this. This is something that you really want. And in order for this to happen, you had to change the way that you saw things. And that's where a lot of your growth this year has been coming from. It's like you've had a series of aha moments hit you this year. What I'm seeing in your near future here is the Queen of Pentacles. And I love that I'm seeing this in your near future, because this is commitment. This is a solid person. This is male or female, take it as it resonates. This is somebody who is going to be very supportive of you, very similar to the Emperor energy. This is somebody who always has your back and will always make sure that your needs are met. But at the same time, this person doesn't sacrifice himself or herself. And so it's just one of those things where This is a very, very stable relationship, and what you're looking for is that. I can see here with the King of Swords, you're also very open about what it is that you're looking for. Now, this is definitely an energy, the King of Swords. He is somebody, male or female, doesn't matter, but it's really the energy of the card. So this is somebody who kind of has a certain mindset, but like a certain kind of way that they want things to be. And they're very open about it. And this is coming across as you, that you're very open about what it is that you're looking for. You are kind of setting your intentions for the relationship. Like, I want this to be a fling, so it'll be a fling. I want this to be something committed, so it'll be a committed relationship. And it's kind of one of those things. I'm going to find out more about this Ten of Pentacles in reverse when I clarify, but this is kind of what else you need to know. There is something here that I need to find out more about, because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'll have to find out more about that one. I am getting the Justice here in reverse. So there is this fear here that things aren't going to stay the way they are, that things aren't going to remain balanced. But what I'm seeing from a potential outcome here is a lot of success when it comes to this relationship. I got both the Chariot and the Lovers in the upright. So that tells me that this does have a lot of stability here. There's also a lot of success with this relationship. So there's definitely a lot of positives to this relationship. So I need to find out about that Ten of Pentacles. But let's start with the Three of Wands here for Pisces. Why is that here for Pisces? So Three of Wands with the Page of Swords in reverse. So there is a piece of you that is still holding back some piece of communication. There is still something. No, it's not you. This is you wondering if the other person is holding back from you, if they're keeping something from you. This is the other person. With the Three of Wands, you're waiting it out to see. You're just not really sure. Is this person holding back from me? What is it this person isn't communicating? There's definitely something the other person you feel is holding back. Whether or not they actually are is a different story. But you think that this other person is. And so you're kind of waiting it out to see what's going to happen here. It's almost like this communication regarding intention setting hasn't happened yet. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, I got the Page of Wands in reverse with the Fool. So you really are waiting to see what happens. You're not taking any action. You're not going to do anything right now that's going to rock the boat, or it's going to do anything to sabotage this relationship right now. You're kind of in this period of waiting to see how things kind of fall out naturally. So is this person keeping something from you? What is this person's true intentions? You're in this period of, yes, being open to being in this relationship with this person, but at the same time, you're not forcing anything. And you're just kind of waiting to see how everything plays out. So tell me about the Death card in reverse. This transformation that you've been going through is actually bringing you your Nine of Cups, which is your wishes fulfilled. This transformation, this seeing things from a new perspective, all these aha moments that have been happening to you throughout the course of the year are actually bringing you closer to what you want. With the Five of Wands in the past, where you were very defensive, this is where things just weren't working out for you, but it was more of a self-sabotaging energy than anything else. Because you were putting your walls up, this was the start of you seeing obstacles and where there weren't any. And that led to just losing a battle. Like this was never going to move forward. This was never going to go anywhere because you weren't allowing it to. But now, so this is in your past position, and I'm seeing the Chariot in the upright up here. So tell me more about the strengths for Pisces. So, interesting. So I'm getting the Six of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Six of Swords in reverse, but also the Magician. So when I look at the cards collectively, you are manifesting a whole new situation, because the Chariot here in the reverse in your past position is the major arcana It's the same energy that comes out of the Six of Wands here. Both of them are coming out in the reverse. So this tells me that you're trying to bring about something completely new. You're trying to bring about a whole new way of doing things. That's what you're working towards. Instead of with the Six of Swords, and because this would have been you in the past, you would have been moving away from this victory. That's what you did in the past. But now these are coming up in the reverse, and the Magician came up in the upright, which tells me that you're ending this pattern. This is your strength. Your strength is in identifying and stopping this type of self-sabotage behavior that you were doing in the past. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I got the Queen of Cups. Definitely a lot of love, definitely a lot of stability. And stability, not just financial stability, but what I'm getting here is security. Like, you aren't afraid that this person is going to cheat on you. This is somebody who you just find to be very stable, very loving, very supportive. And I think until now you didn't recognize that type of behavior or that type of person when you met that person. Because I feel like you've been in this cycle of actually having these type of relationships, but yet something along the way kept making you sabotage them. And I think you finally recognize that pattern of behavior and you're working to stop it. So tell me about this King of Swords. So I've got the Strength card here in reverse with this King of Swords. Which tells me that you haven't had that communication yet. That part of you wants to have this communication with somebody and let them know exactly what it is that you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you want out of this situation, but you haven't had that relationship yet. Or that conversation. You're in the relationship. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. This is actually coming through now as a warning for you. So I have the Devil in the upright, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And what this tells me is that all these self-sabotaging behaviors that you've done to yourself in the past that have always kind of been just very much a self-sabotage, but it's really soured a lot of relationships that had the potential to actually go somewhere. If you were to continue behaving that way, if you were to continue that just mode of operation, you will lose this one too. That's what this is telling me. This does have the potential to be the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, because I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. So this definitely has the potential to be in the upright, but it's up to you to not self-sabotage. Tell me about the Justice card in reverse. Yeah, we got the Six of Cups here. So in the past, things were very unbalanced and you're done with that. You don't want that anymore. You don't want to keep repeating the behaviors from your past because they always led to self-destruction. They always led to you being alone and feeling lonely and missing people and missing the love, missing the intimacy that you used to have with past relationships. You're in this energy, you're so afraid that you're going to fall back into old habits because these new habits haven't really solidified for you yet. So you're very fearful that things are going to repeat themselves. So this is kind of your warning to not let that happen, because with the Chariot and the Lovers here in the outcome, this has a lot of potential here. Yeah, a lot of potential, a lot of potential. So I'm getting the World here, which is a very, very positive card here. This is somebody who kind of gets to the end and is like, this is fantastic. This is where I wanted to be. And that's the energy that I'm getting from that. I'm getting the Queen of Swords. So this is not somebody that you want to cut out of your life. This is not something that is going to end. Queen of Swords energy can lead to an ending. It's not necessarily about intention setting. It can be, and I definitely was getting that energy down here. But up here, this is not about you cutting somebody out of your life, because the Queen of Swords can do that. She can just say, you know what, I've had enough and we're done. But I'm not seeing that happen here. But what I'm also not seeing happen is being left out in the cold. This person's not going to abandon you. This relationship is not going to abandon you. As long as you do not fall back into old patterns, this relationship has a lot of potential here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card and close out your reading for you. Okay, Pisces. We got show the world the real you. So don't be afraid to start letting people know exactly what it is that you want. And that is your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.